Hello and welcome to Just Grasp 1 early morning edition again. This morning I am joined by Donut here to go ahead and cast the Alkaroth versus F9 match here as we make our way through losers. This is a later losers match actually. These guys are a bit ahead of schedule. Good morning, Donut.
Good morning, Mr. Leo. Here I am once again watching somebody going to get eliminated while I'm sitting here round one of losers. So, that's awesome, cool, right on. And yeah, here I am, like I said, once again, long time no see, long time see. And this is AM Cursed Exceed. And I think we will see a curse because if I'm not mistaken, F9 is a big Arcune player. And yep, there comes the Arcune draft right off the top. So we are most certainly going to see some curses here.
Oh yeah. This is I'm pretty sure their draft is already scripted. It's Arcune, Kai, and Leo Whitefang. Looks like that's going to be into Foul's Testament and Lychee Fei Ling. So we saw, oh, man, last time it was Chip that came out from Alkaroth as the kind of final pick here to round out the team, and that was Lychee.
We actually see Viking come
Wait,
from F9 side.
wait a second. This isn't Leo Whitefang. Wait a hot second.
This is the other gorilla.
Wait, where did the references go?
Oh, huh, what? Huh? Oh, I see. So just using the character cards for the blind pick instead of the whole bag.
Ah, makes sense.
I guess you could say we fumbled the bag.
We fumbled the bag. Oh no. Well, we have 4 Season 7 characters on the table. You might as well call this tournament Backyard Brawl now. Um, and we have 2 Season 5s. Maybe that's why we picked Lychee, because we didn't want to leave Arcuna being the only Season 5 character here.
Right. Also, our couldn't get lonely without the waifu.
True. It's actually lore.
Actual lore,
Yeah,
yep.
it's even better. It's lore.
Remember, kids, don't do Blaze Blue lore. It's only a rabbit hole that you're never really going to recover from, in more ways than one.
Yeah, this is very factual. Man, I'm getting everything straightened out this morning. I forgot to update the names. I forgot to free up the chat. Holy. Yeah,
Oh
what is
yeah, we're
this?
going for it. We're going right in. We got Lychee versus Kai here. Not seeing the first pick, Arakune.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised.
Avoiding the wife. So right now we got Kai, married man Kai. Uh, I do wish that his wife was in the game. Dizzy's probably my favorite Guilty Gear character. Love that chick. But
That's okay. I'm sure we'll
alas,
see
here
her
we
at
are.
some point. She was in the cutscene. It's bound to happen.
Maybe someday. Maybe someday.
If we can get Elfelt, the Dizzy Dream could be real too. Alright, well, we'll see Kai versus Lychee here. Notably, F9 didn't pick Arcune first, which is what we're normally used to seeing from them. I wonder if it's if they're being a bit more cautious with their first pick, or if they're just saving Arcune, or if they're just kind of like saving Arcune for later. Arcune is one of their kind of insano characters that they're pretty dang good at. So I haven't seen a whole lot of Lychee in this tournament. We saw Lychee once from, I believe it was DT.
From Mr. DT, yes.
Yeah,
With boy, howdy, have I seen Lychee in this tournament? That was a very sad game for me. I don't want to talk about it.
yeah, we've only seen Lychee once so far. So we're gonna have to see how this goes on a different pilot since we haven't seen her pulled out too much this tournament. There's a couple of characters I'm surprised we haven't seen too much of, Lychee of course being one of them. And yeah, I'm pretty curious how Alkaroth will go ahead and pilot her because this is a character that can do some pretty nutty stuff if you let her.
Right. The thing is, though, what's going to be tricky is, well, basically this is two-issue, right? Because Kai is the man with the longest sword in the game. Really, he's got a billion options that hit from a million miles away, if you ask me. So he has a lot of counterplay to Matembo shenanigans that Lychee could institute, right? Um, So we're gonna see Kai probably look to make some good momentum based plays to where he gets advantage with something like Holy Orders or Shock State. He gets some micro repositioning on his cancels, which is always really useful. And that's going to be the game plan. Whereas it's really up to Lychee, I think, in this matchup to make sure that her plan works out, and to make sure that Kai does not have any clean blowout positionings he can get into. Right. So.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, we see turn 1 dashing right into range 1, which is a pretty okay move against front face Lychee, because the extra range doesn't matter. And yeah, she might as well speed. So
That is the other pretty interesting thing, though. So, Lychee, notably saying here that just dashing into range 1 against Lychee, I actually don't know how much I prefer this, because the thing that Lychee has is that she does have the advantage chain, and she can just Matembo into your face and then be like, okay, Matembo's on my space now, now I can just pretty much advantage chain you if you let me. That's the main thing you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about Lychee at range 4 too much. The main time you have to worry about Lychee at range is, especially as someone like Kai, who just has pretty good mid speeds overall. Lychee's not going to be breaking a lot of those with that minus speed, or even going first for that matter. The main thing you have to watch out for is something like robbing the Kong at range when Matembo is behind you. But now that we're at range 1, we do have
We're
Matembo
seeing.
in our space, so we're going to see a strike come out from Kai. If I'm Kai here, I mean, Matembo doesn't matter not on my turn.
Let's see. Correct. Yes. Oh, actually, no. This does matter here because the hit effect. If it's focus, a blowout. Okay. Nope. Just
That's
sweep
funny.
trades down.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
forces
because
it.
notably, the interesting thing here is that focus loses to unarmed lunge here in this position, right? Because unarmed lunge ignores armor, and Lechi would go first to get the kicker to stun out focus, right?
Hmm,
So
that is
that makes
possible.
sense for the sweep to come out. And the +1, I mean, if Lechi wants to kick it, his actual choice here, +1 power, could go for it, could not, but I think Lechi
I
wants to
doubt
keep
it.
this on the board.
Yeah. Lychee's just going to keep this on the board and then get a strike in here and then get advantage. I'm almost certain that's what we're going to see. You're going to even see something like Grasp just to break stuff like, I mean, you don't even need Grasp to break stuff like Foudre and Diary Claw, but we'll see what Lychee play something here. Lychee at range 1 is not any near a slouch. I mean, we could even see Matembo get removed for something. Actually, we don't even have to see Matembo get removed for reach or robbing the Kong. It's actually one of the scariest things here. Okay.
Yep.
Additional backstep. Retreat 2 strike. Range 3 +1 power gain advantage is pretty scary. This is a pretty scary mix up here for Kai. Kai has to guess this correct unless they want to just get their butt beaten. Alright, Kai.
Got munched. All right, Kai, don't get munched here. With the pole sitting on the pole. Let's see.
Here
Four
comes the
Winds
four
comes
wins
out.
into the fire
Yep.
diary clut. Notably, this is going
Not
to.
gonna stun, which is a little sad actually. Dire Clat's a pretty good call out here.
Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to hit +1 power gain advantage, push Kai away 1.
Validating with the unarmed lunge.
Yeah.
And then so it just depends on if Lychee wants to stay at range 1 or 2 here. Probably 2. Um
One of the funniest things here about unarmed lunges is an insanely safe card for the most part.
Oh wait, sorry, it's Dire Cloud. I'm sorry, I haven't woken up yet myself. I thought that this was the one that advances. Sorry, what's the one that advances on Kai?
Foudre,
Fondue, that's right. Fondue.
Foudre
Which is
yeah.
yeah.
Fondue.
Look, that's what I've been calling it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Maybe I'm just hungry. Maybe I'm just hungry too. But yeah, anyway, that one has 3 defenses anyway. So this is actually a pretty safe move now that I think about it, right? Because I was under the impression that Dire Clot closed.
Yeah, food
I am just
or
a Kai hater. What can I say?
four wins here. It has the same problem as just playing raw assault. Whereas if your opponent's hanging on to the EX assault, but we already saw one assault come out, so it doesn't really matter. The main thing that Kai would have to deal with it would be EX Stun Dipper. And of course the Foudre arc by itself would also be insane here. So
Yeah,
4 wins, being a card, it is a choice, and it did do its job, so this is fine. We're sitting at range 4 now. We do have the -1 speed, so we do have to be cautious of that.
yep,
But
using the classic implicit text on advantage, which is always you can at least always draw 2.
mhm. We're just rebuilding hand size. I reckon we'll see Matembo come out here in a second, or we'll just prep again. Uh, yep,
Yep.
that's the other prep. But she's not too concerned about the -1 speed from 4 range. I mean, the main thing we're worried about here is getting hit for 3 damage by the stun edge,
Yep.
or anything that brings us in. If we're worried about something bringing us in, we just play slow. If we think we're worried about the stun edge, we don't care, I don't think, at this point.
This is a relatively free stun hedge. I mean, you could call it out with dive. Um,
Yeah, I don't think we take the
but
risk, though. I
yeah,
mean, you can just play focus or something and be like, alright, sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is the bold dive from Kai. All right.
I'm curious what the
I'm,
spike
I'm
was
curious
supposed to
what's
do.
yeah, what Spike's supposed to beat here. I genuinely don't know.
It actually
I
doesn't beat.
guess trades up with Stun Dipper. I guess that's what I'm trying to see here. Trades up with Stun Dipper.
Oh, yeah, it trades against Stun Dipper and it beats Stun Edge, that's right. Or it trades
Well,
against
no, it
Stun
does
Edge
not
as
beat
well.
Stun Edge. Stun Edge is actually a really safe move, generally speaking, because he can advance up to 2, right? So he just stays put
Yeah,
there.
but Lychee has +1 range without Matumbo, so it hits a range 4.
That's true.
Yeah,
You're right. I always forget about the +1 range.
yeah. And so it's there to call out the Stun Edge. Um, Calling out.
There it is, my favorite boost, Holy Orders.
Yep.
Kai's electing to stay at range 1 here after the cancel.
Um,
Interesting choice.
Kai is almost 100% crossing out here. I don't know what else this could be out of unarmed lunges.
Yeah. Uh,
Subami
Tsubami
Gaish.
Gaish, which is not going to do it against Sweep.
Nope. Sweep will go ahead and take it here. Subami Gaish will just push 2. They could take the +1 power, which they will because they're going to get Matembo back anyways.
Yeah.
So Kai will take 4, get push 2, and then Matembo will show back up in their house. Knock knock, who's there? It's Matembo. um,
It's the pole that keeps coming back, you know? That's what they call me.
that's one of the things that I'm really not too happy about here is both unarmed lunges got excused from the game very early. Unarmed lunge is such an insane card in
I agree. Yep.
because it dodges every slow in the book and it trades just fine with them. It literally trades up with every slow. It's safe against Spike on offense,
Very
and it's
aggressive
safe.
play here from Kai.
Yeah, and it's safe into a dive as well. It's an insane card. And we're gonna see a strike come out from Kai, range 3. I
How many
mean,
times has Kai not struck on his turn? I think the one with dash in. Oh, good call out. This is super aggro. Yeah, but if it works, it works. And then yep, just gets into her face and preps with the advantage here, which is fine. I mean, we're already down to 9 life if you're Lychee, right? You're down, like you said, on our lunch. So focus is now pretty safe here at range 1.
yeah, this is kind of like the weird part here is that what we're seeing from Lychee is we're seeing a lot of stuff that's just meant to call out stuff. Like Renchan here is meant to call out Spike, is meant to call out Dive, these heavier hitting options. And the other one that we saw, the Subami Gaish, was just meant to call it like a cross or something. But even then, with the +1 speed, it doesn't even call it the cross properly. Um, yeah, it seems like we're calling out like very specific options here, which is causing Lychee to fall quite far behind. We're down 7 health. Lychee's not known for having a million damage on deck. She's more known for being able to do wacky, like crazy things with Matembo and just kind of advantage chain you to death in a strange way because she just has solid cards.
Which I
Uh,
think is what she's trying to go for here because we saw the UA hard move Matembo.
Yeah,
Um,
but here's the thing. Here's the problem we're running into now is we have this +1 power Matembo. The only thing that breaks with advantage on here is the sweep. Because robbing the Kong is only 6 power. So if we run into focus, we're just taking 4 damage here every day of the week. We don't have these high power cards as Lychee. So this is the
yeah,
main
like the
issue we're
only
gonna
thing
run
that
into.
this really threatens is a pretty scary, I guess, EX 13 orphans. But the thing is that Kai can afford just to eat that because then what happens after 13 orphans? You know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we'll get advantage after EX13 Orphans against Matembo's on the space, but it's still at that point where we're just kind of like we're in a bad situation here. As Lychee, I don't like this corner. I'm not happy with this position we're in. We need to see Lychee kind of get out of this corner and get some more
Yeah, make
favorable
like a
positioning.
tree and get the fuck out of here.
Hmm. All right, we're gonna see Lychee boost something here. Uh, Lychee's gonna boost the defend. That is a pretty good boost at this life, of course. Defend never being a bad boost in general, but especially at like lower life totals, it's fine. We're gonna see the +1 power gain advantage. Notably, the main thing about this is now if Kai decides to strike into us, we're gonna have to spend Matembo to keep advantage because if we let Kai advantage chain us, we're going to die. because Kai will have a fourth gauge, and then he'll just be able to hit us with something like Ride the Lightning or whatever he wants.
Yep. So we really do need to see, because I mean, Lychee's actually been playing. Like I said, this is actually really interesting for me, right? Because I was saying earlier, in just the theory crafting part when we were at round start here, that Lychee needs to set up and put some pressure on here, Kai, right? Because Kai can kind of just do whatever he wants to, and we're seeing Kai do whatever he wants to do here by playing relatively aggressively, and Lychee's playing very passively. Um, and I think we're seeing the cost for that come in with the prep, and then we'll see what happens here with the strike. Chooses to block. Yep.
Blocking the focus.
Blocking
Alright.
the focus, which is fine.
The 5
But Kai
damage.
has advantage, 4 gauge. You know, he's got a clutch full of cards, going to get a new one. He could do some really funny nonsense now with this cancels.
Alright, here we go. So, 9 health. Lychee's not dead here, but Lychee is susceptible to eating a lot of damage. Luckily, Kai only has one card that says gain advantage on it that's cancelable. So that's the main thing we have to worry about is that. The other assault is down, so we don't have to worry about that. Um, so the only advantage chain we're really looking at is a Holy Orders popping out, but we're just going to boost the Let's Rock
Let's
here.
rock.
Yeah, I mean, Kai can afford to just do this, or take this kind of slower play in the corner here. This is pretty much Lychee's puzzle to figure out. So, we're going to see what she wants to do, but she's going to need to figure something out. We do have both focuses down, or one focus down. We do have both sweeps down for Kai, the slower options. The main
Yep.
other
So
slower option that we don't have down is there is another Dire Eclot, and there, of course, is the Futriarch. Futriarch at range 1. At this range, I mean, it does get beaten out by stuff like Assault, so... Alright,
we're
we're
seeing
seeing
a
the
strike
strike.
from Lychee.
The
Kai does
cross
a cross out,
into...
gets caught by Robin the Kong.
Yep, robbing the
Solid
Kong.
choice.
Very solid choice. This is actually going to even up life immediately. This is
Mhm.
a 7 power robbing the Kong. Alright, we have to validate this. Validating from Gauge makes
From
sense.
Gauge, interestingly. All right.
No, this makes perfect sense. It's actually 7 damage, yeah. She's gotta take one more. Alright. That robbing the Kong will even up the game. This was a very good play. We caught Kai with their pants down here.
Yep.
And now they are
On the
in
back foot
dire
here,
straits.
as
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, because now, I mean, now 13 Orphans is super legit if we could see the EX 13 Orphans. Um,
Yeah, still doesn't kill yet. We're gonna see another strike here.
right here. So good to go.
Lychee still having a Subami Gaish on deck. Here's the focus. Another focus with a focus with
Just,
advantage.
hey, this looks familiar. We're getting deja vu.
Deja vu.
I've just been in this place before.
See
Getting rid
now,
of shock state.
yeah, now we're starting to see Lychee kind of come alive here.
Yep.
Seeing signs of life from Lychee, I really like this. We'll probably just see either a massive CC or a prep here. We could also see the Exceed effect. I mean, her Exceed effect is not bad. She does get +1 speed, which will allow her to close out the game a lot faster. In the case that she wants to, just go ahead and get her party started. I believe.
Yep. With 5 gauge too. So
Yeah.
you know she can credibly get 13 Orphans back up and all green because we have not seen any of the ultras, I think, right? So
So we're gonna pop Matembo in our space, and then we're going to
sees.
through two. Oh, there we
Oh,
are.
you're just gonna
Exceed.
see, gonna flip. Yeah.
Yep, we're exceeding. Here we go. Yep, this is the line that I like. This is the line that I was looking for.
Yep. And since Kai's low on slows, and this works on defense, right? +1 speed, Matembo sitting on it. This is actually pretty scary if you're Kai. So we saw a
Yep.
really convincing reversal of fortune here. We were saying, oh, you gotta get out of the corner, but Lychee just makes a hard call out with a brutal Robin the Kong, and just like that, in a snap, she robs the tempo initiative off of Kai.
Oh yeah.
Really lives up to its name.
Yeah, this is the problem here. Is Kai has well, the thing that Lychee has to be careful here of is Ride the Lightning. I mean, we don't see Kai ultras that much, but Ride the Lightning against Lychee performs pretty dang well. Lychee doesn't have a way to really break it. I mean, she has 9 Gates of Heaven, and that's pretty much it. um, not even EX13 Orphans actually breaks this. It's literally just 9 Gates of Heaven, which is not going to hit here anyways anytime soon. Um, so yeah, we'll have to see how Lychee wants to deal with this. She's not out of the
I
woods
think
yet.
not quite out of the woods, but also the upshot of that. Okay, be just or be dead. Yeah, I was gonna say you can just make the hard call out as like she has been in the mood to do this game with a dive over, dive still up. Like she also still has a block up, I believe. So just block and ride lightning is fine.
Okay, here's the thing that I am not super thrilled about with Kai moving back to range 2. Is at range 1, being able to play this stuff like Ride the Lightning is definitely a possibility. At range 2, it can be spiked. It can be
Yep,
spiked, it can be dived. And both of those are valid options against something like this card.
exactly. It gives Celestia one more out here in
Yeah,
spike.
and she does have +1 speed. I mean, Kai also has +1 speed, but Lychee gets it for free. So we're sitting at this point where we're about to overdrive. We have to move Matembo to a space. Do we want to keep it on our space for +1 speed, or are we going to move it on the Kai space and get that advantage? I mean, there's definitely perks to both. I mean, the main thing that we're watching out here for is something like the cross, because Kai's going to look to
What is
create
it?
space so they can just kind of dip and say, all right, goodbye.
Wait, did Kai? Hold on, did Kai cancel Stone Age prep?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, because they only have
okay,
4 gauge now. They had
yeah.
5 gauge before. There's a sweep in discard.
Well, I don't know. Well, hold on. I don't know whose turn it is.
It's
Okay, there we go. All
Alkaroth's
right,
turn.
now it's like,
Yeah.
geez, I was gonna say because we need to see the overdrive trigger. Putting it
Okay.
between Kai
They move to
and
one
herself,
space. Interesting.
which still threatens 13 orphans. Threatens second 4 wins.
They move at one space and then they move themselves one space. That is a really low tempo play. I mean, I get it because of the +1 speed. Huh.
But at that rate, why don't you just sit on it and just chuck something? Yeah,
Yeah, I'm kind of yeah, because Kai's just gonna boost here because Kai doesn't
yeah,
care if you wait if your overdrive's gone
yep.
because
That's the
the
counterplay is to wait out the wait out the overdrive and just boost stats, right?
uh-huh.
That's the theory behind it. So
Just wait out the overdrive.
yep.
That is the OG play. I mean, it doesn't
Has to
work
turn
on
back to
certain
Lychee.
characters like Arachne, but you know. All right, here we are. Looking, seeing what we're dealing with. I mean, I guess at range 2 we're worried about Vapor Thrust. Yeah, because we are down both on armed lunges, that does make sense, I suppose. We're worried about Vapor Thrust, worried about Cross. Both are extremely options are just going to beat whatever we want or whatever we have. Um, Here is Lychee though at range 1. I mean, the only thing we can safely play into like Cross is Grasp anyways, and Grasp actually loses to quite a few things here without Matembo on the Kai space, so I want to see Matembo get on Kai space, and then if we see a Grasp, it's a little bit more fine, because Grasp will allow you to uh, get advantage, get your turn back, and if Focus gets played, you have a pretty good setup for next turn with more advantage, because your last tick of Overdrive will let you put Matembo back down on any space. F9 here pointing out that we still need to do Lychee Overdrive.
Yes, which is what Alkaroth is probably calculating now on what he wants to do if he wants to keep the Matembo on his space or put it on Kai.
Yeah. I think a very real line we can see here is just dropping the grasp. I mean, it is a life differential. We'll be taking 5 for uh, 2 damage, but I mean we'll have advantage, and then the next turn will be significantly better. It is a very real
Little,
line,
yep,
but then
little
again,
incision, but ultimately deciding to throw it on Kai here.
yeah. Oh, this is what I was expecting. Is throwing on Kai and then looking to grasp. Something along those lines, because I figure if we play something slower, then we'll just see Kai just kind of try and cross out here. And the other option was to just play Robbing the Kong and give turn back to Kai.
Yep.
All right, what do we
That
have
being said,
here?
Ride the Lightning does hurt here if
Yeah.
you try to grab it.
Oh yeah, right. The lightning
In fact,
actually.
EX Ride the Lightning straight up kills you at this point. So,
Does it? It's
yep. Oh
8
no, sorry.
damage. No, it's
I
1.
thought. Oh no, sorry. I thought you was at 8. Yeah, I thought my bad. But still,
Yeah, you bring a good point up actually. Yeah, there's the ride the lightning. Into the sweep.
Sweep. Okay,
Um,
could be worse.
so this is 7 power sweep with advantage into 7 power ride the lightning.
Yep. So it all comes down to this turn. What Light she wants to do with it.
Yep.
The
So
good news is
let's.
Nintendo's coming back from overdrive.
Well, so. Oh. Oh no. I forgot this card gives advantage. That's actually really bad for Lychee.
Oh no! Oh man, that does suck. You're not gonna get the advantage. Ooh.
Okay. Wait, what is
Stealing
happening?
it back.
So 8
And
health,
go into our favorite range of 2.
4
Ooh.
damage. Yep, makes sense.
The good news is that EX13 and Orphan's still a very credible threat here. 13 Orphans in general, right? Um, that being said, you could just Vapor Thrust here if you're Kai. You could just scramble if you're Kai. So that's a little sad for Lychee.
Yeah, I think we're gonna either see Scramble come out from Kai or we'll just see the Vapor Thrust into whatever Lychee wants to do. Both are completely viable options to kill Lychee. Vapor Thrust less so. If Lychee still has a focus left, then it won't do anything. Yeah, because Subami Gaish actually doesn't close. Yeah, we're looking a little bit worse for wear here. I think we might just end up seeing the EX13 Orphans dropped on defense if we don't have a block. If we have a block, I'm almost certain we'll see the block dropped on defense. Otherwise, we'll probably see like EX13 Orphans if we have it. Probably the safest move next to block or focus. Oh, it's Kai's advantage.
Make him long and hard. That I want to do.
Yeah, I don't know where their cursor actually went. I'm trying to see if I can figure out what they're up to.
What are the calculations? Doing the math.
Doing the math, yeah.
Go into the Excel spreadsheets or go to the analyst desk.
Alright, we're
Got
back.
those next gen stats.
Sacred Edge, draw 2,
Run
makes
Spark,
sense.
draw 2.
Get the strike ready. I
This will be
mean,
the world's non-cancel if he does not cancel this.
some lines we can actually look. Actually, that's, we've only seen one Stunnage come out, actually.
Cancels. A Legend State range 2.
I don't think we're finished here yet. We're debating, it looks like. I think we do cancel this and just try and close out the game.
Yep.
I don't think there's a reason to not be hasty here. Lychee's down quite a bit of her options. And if we want to be extra safe, we can just play something like the cross here. Because it's completely free. And then play into Stun Edge if we still have one of those. So as Kai here, I'm sure we'll see the cancel. And then stay in the same place or move up to range 1. I doubt we'll see the grass blind. I think Lychee still has another focus, and if we run into focus, we're pretty sad about it. We're just trying to avoid giving the turn back to Lychee here with a blocker focus play on her end.
Seeing the cancel.
Oh,
Train to range 3.
we're going back to range 3.
Holy Orders.
Holy Orders cancel now.
Canceling at range 3.
What do we have in our what do we have in our pockets here?
Striking. Oh, here comes EX13 Orphans, I think.
Into the
And it's
stun.
not going to be enough.
Nope.
With Stun Dipper killing. Yep.
Okay, that's actually make yeah, I understand now. That
Yep.
was the setup into stun dipper.
And that'll do it.
Yeah.
Actually, not having the block. Yeah, I just have to kind of respect. I guess we'll never know
I think
with those 2 cards in hand were.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're kind of respecting the spike here with that option. Um, I think the main thing that kind of happened here was Kai was playing very honest options, and Lychee was playing very call-outy options and just kind of lost the momentum because of it. I think like
Yep.
that's the main thing we saw here happen. All right, that puts F9 up a game. Lychee down but not out. Kai is out. And now from F9, we will see them either pick up the Baiken or the Arcune. I have not
Oh,
seen F9 Baiken before, so I'm kind of curious how that thing or how that's going to work. But we've seen plenty of their Arcune. I'm just curious to see if they'll pull it out or if they are going to just go with the Baiken. Of course, Baiken
right.
being a pretty strong character on paper, people know her. She's no slouch. She has the
The
silly Yo
infamous
Johnson.
Yo Johnson.
Yeah, good old Yo Johnson card that does a trillion damage.
And more armor too, which is a little grody.
Yep, card is insanely
Oh,
good. It's crazy good axe kick.
Kai falls off the face of the earth along with
Yeah,
Matembo.
looks like Kai's all scattered over there on the other side. Alright, here's the Aracune coming out.
Yep, the comfort pick Arcune. We're gonna see some very, very nasty things probably from this Arcune.
This is the F9 special. F9's played this character in pretty much every time I've seen them, so and they have quite the knowledge base on this character. Now, Alkaroth's got to kind of think what they want to play on here. They have the Lychee, they have the Testament, they have the Faust. Um,
Mm,
the thing with Arcune is he has slower moves that hit hard, and then he just wants to bide his time in overdrive, and
I
then
think the
beat you.
natural counter here is Testament because Arcane has a decent amount of moves that care about specific ranges, right? Before he gets flipped, right? So like there's moves that only hit at odd ranges, moves only hit at even ranges, right? So Testament's basically option select, oh I will push you one or I won't. Could be pretty good here. But we're gonna see the return to Lychee for the canon matchup, for the lore based matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not completely wrong about Testament. I mean, Testament does have that one vantage of being able to just say, "Hey, like," or "Hey, Arcuna, you're at this rank now." Especially with all their normal side swings, stuff like that does that for them, or for them. And yeah, they're that's not completely wrong to say that Testament does make does have a pretty better or a little bit of a upper hand on some Arcune's silly shenanigans they can do.
Relative to your average Joe character, right?
Hmm.
So
But we're gonna see Lychee here again. Lychee's not gonna be terrible into Arcune either.
yep.
The thing about Lychee that I'll always say is that Lychee has a lot of good tools, but in order to play her effectively at a higher level, she does require a bit more.
And
Um,
actually, I do see the reasoning here, right? Because the thing is that if Testament is somewhat of an inherent counter, right, you're gonna have to get through Arcane no matter what.
yep,
Because I don't see a universe where F9 doesn't stick on Arcane if he loses this game. So then you break out Testament to close out the set. So
yep.
I respect the Ledger pick here in the meta narrative.
You know what's also insanely funny is Faust isn't actually bad into this either because the good old haircut negates a lot of this
Oh,
stuff as well.
give the spider a fro. Have you ever seen a spider with an afro?
I love my black goo bug monsters with froze. What a world to live in.
Well, that's truly, you see, that's why Arcune is a secret Under Night character. He is very much an unreal black thing.
He is very unreal, yeah. Oh man. All right, is this the turn one strike from Lychee
Turn one Raw
also?
Dog Strike from Lychee.
Crossing out of this
Crossing
fight.
out, sure.
All right. Um. Well, Aracune is
Yeah,
gonna prep.
not learning too much here. Just gonna prep here. It's probably either that or a
Yeah,
something silly.
Aracune really doesn't care about doing this cross early. I mean, they
Yep.
avoid
Dude has
anything.
wall teleport. Dude always has forbidden knowledge, which I hate this boost so much, dude. I hate this boost like you wouldn't believe on F inverse.
Yeah, man just wants to hang out and hit you with these long range silly moves, and then also, they're just They're just playing their silly moves. They're looking for to read some books in the forbidden knowledge. They're looking to just set up their overdrive so that they can just beat you up. Arcune
Yep.
just wants time. That's all they want.
That's how we're seeing the strike here. Um, Technically still a 50-50 between permutation and F piece wise. Expect
Yep.
you to move, play permutation, even around space, you decide.
You know what's actually funny is this could actually also be Y2 dash. I doubt it, but it could be. Oh, here comes the
Yep.
piecewise.
There's
One,
piecewise.
two, three, four, five, six.
So it's going to be expensive, but that's okay because ultimately it's going to go into overdrive, right? So getting the Grassman to overdrive here, most likely off of UA. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yep. Spending three
If P then
fours.
Q.
Hitting Lychee for 4. No reason to advance or retreat if we have the other one in hand, so we're just deciding which of the 3 that we discarded goes into our overdrive.
I'm
We're gonna
choosing
take
Spike
Spike.
on them. Yep.
Makes sense. Yeah. Arcane, it's their top card, but they just reorder them. That's all.
Yep.
Because discard order doesn't really matter here. Since it was done during the making it hit part, during that before. Yep, generated 1 gauge on overdrive. We are
And
a quarter
we're
of the way
on
there.
the clock.
We're a quarter of the way there. We're moving to range 4.
Yep,
Still,
we're all done into range 4,
yep,
which you can actually at least hit back as Lychee, right? So respect it.
yep. We get to play the game now as Lychee. Sitting at exactly range 4 does open us up for disjoint union though, so we do have to be careful with that, especially with our slower speeds. If we do decide to keep playing Matembolus, we could see stuff like Y2 dash hit us, stuff like that. So we're gonna see what we're doing here with our Kune. I mean, there's a million options we can hit with here. So we're gonna have to play
What's
the
your
guessing
favorite
game.
bug?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to just see something like disjoint union here, to be honest. No, we're gonna see the Y2 dash though. We're gonna go to range 2, hit him with the 4 power.
Yep. And then Grasp gets put into overdrive.
Take
Yep.
0. Got grasp.
All right, and
Probably
the
probably
doomsday
wanted
clock
to.
ticks ever closer to midnight.
Yeah, we probably wanted to reorder so the FP then Q was on top, but this is still fine. I mean, we need some cards in overdrive to expend anyways, so it just is. Alright, here comes Matembo. Matembo prep or Matembo onto Arcune space. No more -1 speed.
Tempo move to Arcane.
Yep. Arcune is
Arcane just going
striking.
in with a strike here. Blocking, gets swept. Oof.
Oof. That's never what
That's
you
a
want
little
to see when
sad.
you play block, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, unarmed lounge or lounge. Lounging here, watching this bug do very mean things
Yeah.
to his wife. But yeah, yep, gonna have to cycle the block out here. Doesn't want to take anything, get rid of the spike.
Okay.
And that's most certainly an if P then Q to overdrive, right? Or no,
Sweep hit.
oh, specials and ultras, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it's just specials and ultras, so
He's not that busted.
he's not that busted. Math bug ain't that bad. Only mostly bad. In a good sort of way. We're gonna see a prep
Cause
off
he's
now.
bad.
I'm almost certain we're
He's
just
bad.
gonna see a prep off now.
Oh
Yep,
boy, you
we're
sound
sitting.
tired as hell.
Me? Yeah, I think I got like 4 hours, 3 hours of sleep, three something hours of sleep last night.
Damn. Happy fucking New Year's.
Well, I woke up specifically for this, so
And they're gonna clock right back out. Much
it's
like Lychee's kind of getting clocked there. So we'll
it's
see a strike.
we're gonna see a strike come out from Lychee. Lychee has advantage on whatever they play here, so
Get back into the game.
unless they get stunned. Or a wild swing
Just a
with
wild swing.
Arcane.
It's fine.
Assault into assault.
All right.
This is fine. Even up the life totals here.
Doesn't really need to.
Yep.
Yep. There you go.
Strike again.
Respectful block. Yep. Dropping the
Arcuna's robbing
Kong.
the Kong. This is 7 damage robbing. If we decide to spend
Yep.
Matemba, which I imagine we will, even if we're just prepping with it. Yep, we have to decide now. Here we are. 7 damage robbing the Kong, 2 cards in hand. Probably gonna have to eat the majority of this. Yep, we're gonna eat 3.
Going back. Naturally speaking.
Yep, after the effect
Do we
on
see the
Robin.
offensive wall? It's like, oh, boo.
That would have been pretty funny, not gonna lie.
I mean, you're probably gonna get it if you're Lychee. If you're asking me.
Alright, what is this? We just played a
At
strike.
range 1.
Yeah, Arcane just played a strike range 1.
The grasp off, yeah.
The
That's the
grasp
thing that
off.
makes sense.
Just grasp, we're back.
Just grab, there it is. Cha-ching! Little do they know, they get PayPal'd. That's why I see so many grasps off in this tournament. They get PayPal'd 5 cents every time
5
we see a
cents.
grasp. Yep. We gotta plug the name.
Gotta plug the tourney
Shouts to
name.
our sponsors. Thank you, Mr. Leo.
Arcane doing us proud of 2 grasps in gauge. Or 1 in overdrive, 1 in gauge. Alright, we're at 6 overdrive for Arcane. Or, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm just
No
gonna
reason
call
to
it overdrive.
not step on the gas here as Lychee. Yep, that works for you.
Lychee's putting up the pressure. This makes sense.
Offensive wild swing. Boo.
Arcane will prep some more.
There we
Keep
go.
on going.
Not giving Arcanine space to breathe.
Uh,
Permutation. I
he's
mean,
actually
you're
fine with
not gonna
this.
want to spend that much, probably. You could. Is it worth it? I don't know.
He gets 2 overdrive from this if he does.
Yeah, so
He gets actually 3 gauge total. Yeah, he gets 2 overdrive and 1 gauge.
jumping to F of G to do so.
Yeah, he just spends all 3 force. Yep.
Let's see if it gets a good hit off Lychee. Does
Gets the all green.
for the 6 speed, which also robs her of some force.
Yep.
An additional backstep, which could be pretty big.
Now
So good hit.
Exodia is complete.
Yep. This is definitely looking all
Exodia
the
is
gas to take
complete,
all the
but we have
positions.
no hand.
Exodia, he's ready to obliterate. You know, all he's got to do is draw the final leg, aka get the turn back, and then it's party time.
Notably, no cards in hand to play Exodia, but
Good
I
thing
mean,
Arcanine draws 2 on flip.
true. Arcanine does draw 2. I'm not sure if Arcanine is gonna just overdrive immediately though, if they're just gonna prep for a while. I mean, they can afford to. They're still sitting at 15 health. It's not terrible. Even if they give the turn back to, even if they give the tempo back to Lychee, they can just overdrive and hit us with the surprise. I have +2 speed. Surprise! All my cards have light.
Yep. And the best part is that yeah, it does have the gauge to facilitate that, right? This is 4. No, cannot mash F inverse yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah, I mean, they're, let's see, what are they sitting on? Notably, they have like no 5s. Yeah, they have no 5s in gauge, or in their overdrive gauge area. So that's kind of unfortunate, but everything else is not terrible in there. So I think yeah, Alkaroth's kind of looking here and being like, huh. Think we're about to see what Arcane saw on that fateful day.
Yeah, the gates of hell. Pure madness, just
Alright, here comes the Matembo onto the field,
the
making sure we're
tempo.
not getting that +1 speed.
Yep,
Because Arcanine does have light, but or on everything when they exceed. Oh, they're just going for
yep,
it.
just going for it.
Alright, guess you got the call. Oh, it's +1 speed, not +2 speed. Okay, it's not that OP. But it's all his stuff still
Copium.
hits it.
It's not every Arcane player. It's not that OP.
I mean, main thing here is everything hits at 1 range now.
Yep.
Excluding, the normal stuff that doesn't hit like dive. Yeah, but Spike actually hits here at range 1, which is pretty funny, and it's 7 power. Notably though, is Matembo is on Arcanine space,
And then
so
choosing the last card, probably gonna double down on grasp at least. It's better. I mean, you could have the third 3, but block obviously does nothing for you.
What do you mean block's the most useful card?
in overdrive. Yeah, I mean, I guess what you could do, you could throw a block in there, so you always have something to waste if you're going to waste it. But that's also a cop of having another redundant 3. Yeah.
Yep, here we go. Here's the other permutation. Permutation in overdrive. I mean, do we just wild swing here? Or do we actually play a card from here? That's the real question. We have to strike. Yeah, we're just gonna wild swing here. Makes sense. Because it's on reveal.
Yep.
Lychee
And
still
the
has
thing
to
is that
think here.
Arcanite also gets to curate from here, right? So he gets to look at the top card for the next time and then choose if he wants to deal with it or not.
Yeah,
So,
Lychee has to really think here because literally everything hits.
yep.
Dive hits here, spike hits here, everything hits here. And you are playing the guessing game. You're in the Arcanine bounce house and you don't want to be here.
Hurricane is a buggy bounce house. It's like a
Yeah,
bad saw trap from a B-rate movie.
it's like bad song.
It's a trap. Oh, Lux out.
Lux out, it's not F inverse. F inverse costs 3 gauge.
Yeah. And then hold on, wait. We need to do the overdrive trigger. We need to
Need to do what?
overdrive trigger.
No, because he just overdrove.
But he flips, right? The first time you strike, you reveal an attack. Discard a card from your overdrive.
Oh,
Oh boy.
oh yeah, because if it matches F inverse, that's right. Yeah, yeah. You guys are right. Reveal of F inverse. True.
We're gonna fix this game state, or we're just gonna let it rock, Mr. T.O.
Uh, okay, what's going on here?
They're just letting it rock. Okay. Yeah, because technically, what should have happened here is
Drop. Yeah.
Arcone has to choose beforehand, right? If they wanted to get rid of the graph to get the kicker,
Yeah.
which probably makes sense. You'd probably do that regardless, right? So I guess it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, just
Yes.
something to keep in mind.
Yeah. That's something for the players to call.
Yep, and luckily enough, he also had a kicker for this one anyway, so. But if we're all letting it rock, then we're letting it rock.
Pingo and chat. It triggers overdrive. Yeah, we did spend an OD, but we spent the wrong OD, I think.
Yes, we spent. Yeah, we should have revealed one on F inverse.
Yeah, actually, as my co-pilot, you want to go jump in with the players and make sure everything's fine over there?
Sure. Yeah, I'll go in.
Cool. Thank you. Yep. Sending Donut undercover. Yeah, because F inverse came out, and then F inverse is the one that you're supposed to match, it looks like, according to this. First time each strike, you reveal an attack. So, yeah. Yeah, they've got to just debate between...
It's not over yet!
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Okay, you fixed it.
There you go. Yeah, I just told him, I was all like, by the way, you should probably just get rid of the grass beard because, that's what your channel is supposed to do.
Yeah. Yep, just get rid of the grasp there. Matches up. I mean, the main thing is, though, is that you don't have to get rid of the grasp there, so as long as Alkaroth was fine with it, too, that's all that matters to me.
Yep.
Because, technically, that was an illegal...
Illegal move.
An illegal
Whoop,
move.
whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Yep.
Yeah, Alkaroth said it's fine. I was all like, yeah, he was probably gonna do that anyway. So.
Okay, cool. Cool.
So we're fine here. We're fixed.
Yep, everything's fixed. And thank you for calling that as well, Pingo in chat. Appreciative. Welcome to the stream for game 2. What a weird bug with weird rules. This is why we don't
Yep,
like this bug.
this is why. I mean, I'll say it. I'll say it here, and I'll say it now. This is why. This is part of the reason why I really do not like Harkness
Ooh,
that much.
this is
Ooh, this is an
disgusting.
ugly sweep. This is gonna hurt big time.
Oh no. Oh ew.
Oh man. I guess it doesn't matter if you just win here, right, Lychee? It doesn't matter if you just win.
All right. You know what's funny is Nine Gates of Heaven is a thing. It's not a great thing to play here, but it's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're taking the turn off, I mean, it's not bad. Pretty good.
Did we remove Matembo or did we?
Matembo then placed it back off the after for Renchon.
Ah, makes sense. All right, sounds good. Question is reshuffle, go 9 gates, or big CC? That's the question. 1, 2. Keep 3
Wants to
gauge
hold up.
for
Wants to
13
hold up the
orphans.
13 orphans. Yep.
Okay. Range 3, no 5s.
Giving back the all green. Not counting on a speed 6 option. It's fine.
Yep. 4, 2, 3, 3. We haven't seen the other permutation come out actually. Ooh. Ooh. Do we have EX spike left for Lychee?
No, baby. I don't know. I don't know.
Actually, EX spike doesn't even beat permutation on offense anyways. Wait, did we use wild swing as Arcane? Is that what this is?
I mean,
It
no,
does.
this is overdrive trigger. This is
Okay.
choosing if he wants to. Yeah. I mean, like I said, the credible threat is once again EX13 orphans. We haven't seen a single one yet. That's at least the out to permutation.
The more I look at this, the more this might actually just be a wild swing, to be honest with you. I know you said this could be a could be overdrive, but
Yeah, but it could be just overdrive. I like this. I'm keeping on top of my deck, and I'm gonna wild swing with it.
yeah, I honestly think that's what this is just a known wild swing. This is that's gonna
Yeah,
be
that's fine. I mean,
incredibly
just be
bad for
Mika. Just be
Lychee.
Mika.
Yeah, just be Mika. It's easy.
XD, just be Mika. No wild swings works for me.
Yeah. Notably, the main thing here that kind of just destroys the game is permutation. There's actually a lot of things that just kind of blow open the game here, but permutation's probably the scariest because without EX13 orphans, you just kind of die to it.
Die here. Yep.
Yeah. If you don't have
Block.
actually, yeah, because EX13 orphans would just win you the game, but if you don't have block,
Yeah.
you just die to permutation. But if this is like something like a spike, then you're also screwed. So you have to take a really wild guess here.
Yeah, and I don't think Lychee has it. I think there's not a universe where I don't match EX13 orphans if I have it.
It's not EX13.
Not EX. But it will do the trick. No, it won't. He dies.
Why?
GG. Speed tie. Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. No, it's only +1 speed. Wow, this character's fair.
Yeah, FFG actually loses
Awesome.
horribly here.
In fact, yeah, it loses so bad it loses the game, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter because it's invalid. That is so sad.
Oh yeah, it's a wild swing.
That is so sad. Get me good.
Wait.
Yep.
Wait. Oh my god. Wait a second.
Yep. That's it.
Oh, that's disgusting. I hate that.
GG. Just disgusting. I hate that.
Oh my god, that was a wild swing.
It's like, yep, that was the. Oh my god. God, dude. Wait, oh wait, never mind. It's actually fine. You just get the. Yep, that's the beauty of Wild Swing. It's like, oh, okay, I can play this. It doesn't work? Okay. And there's nothing you can do against Disjoint.
Alrighty. Well, that's gonna conclude the 6 a.m. match of F9 versus Alkaroth here. That will send Alkaroth home, and F9 will go ahead and move on. There was no 5-speed in OD, but because it was 5-speed versus 5-speed, Arcune won the speed tie. Oh, are they playing the third match anyways? F9's already taken it though. Alright. Oh.
Right. And just lost the second one.
Oh, what's oh, is the ultra validated?
This is certainly unexpected. I guess exceed. That is just a. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, this is
Yep.
about as clear of a gross
It's
misplay
true.
as it gets.
Oh wait, was that
But
Lychee initiate?
no, that was Arcuni initiate.
You're fine. Go ahead and continue.
All right, okay. I mean, I'm not going to intervene.
You're fine.
Let players do what
Yep.
they want.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm just
We were just a
that
little
was that
lost.
because that was
You're fine.
what we saw, right? That was Arcune doing the OD trigger, the top decking, the Ultra, the the F of G, um, and then yeah, and striking with it as a wild swing, and I guess validated it no matter what to lose? Question mark. And then just reveal the literal game-winning disjoint union off the top of the deck for fun. Um,
I,
I'm
I
just I don't know what to say. I guess this is too, not this shit again. This is too early for this.
I'm just letting it rock.
Yeah, let's just
That's all then.
just let it rock.
Just let it rock. Playing the boost from
Just
hand.
let it happen. Arcane loses. I'm happy. I hate Arcane so much. So you know what? Sure. Execution's a big part of fighting games. You know that is truly just sometimes your fingers get tied and you lose for it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna pretend like I know what happened there, and we're just gonna let the players do what they want. So
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah,
I
especially
thought,
because
yeah,
this is losers. Like, if the players are in agreement, it's just let it rock, let it happen.
yep.
No reason to judge and then force a set to end, I guess. Even though, well, this is just a rare case. Aracune does Aracune things. News at 11. Breaking game states left and right.
Yeah, I'll have to go analyze the game state again later when I have more brain power and see what the heck I
Gonna go to
missed.
the analyst desk.
Yeah.
Let's see the live replay. What really happened there, Jim?
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm like, man, my brain's just melted. No, I don't understand what happened. I'm not gonna pretend like I understand what happened. I'm just gonna let it roll. Let it rock. All right, let's see.
Truly, it's
Viking,
not over yet.
Viking versus Faust. I don't know. Viking versus Faust is one of those things where she has to be careful of snip, snip, snip at range 1 because of stuff like Tatami and Hiragi and all the other slows in the world just get beaten out by this, and Hiragi becomes an infinitely worse card with Afro. Um, as for other things that we have, I mean, Yozansen's kind of sad to be fighting into Faust just because Faust has a lot of guarded moves without armor. Yozansen's mostly probably going to be used as like a closing out card here to specifically beat block, which makes a lot of sense. I don't think we'll see it played too willy-nilly except for that purpose because it loses down or it trades down with a lot of things otherwise. The main thing that Faust does have to watch out for, of course, is stuff like the character Kawari, because the character Kawari is a card that can just hit you for 7 and just say, alright, good luck, you're broken. It's not as bad as Nagos. It's actually nicer to have than Naga, or it's actually a fairer card to play against the Nagos because Nagos breaks literally everything in the book. I think we just turn 1 prepped here as Faust. Faust, of course, having all the slower moves in the book they could want, and they have the silly boost thing whenever they strike, if they want it. So we'll have to see how we want to go ahead and play into this.
I believe we saw a turn prep from Viking. Viking
Oh,
first.
Viking,
Has
you're
7
right.
cards.
Viking has pink cards.
That's why you pay me the big bucks here, Mr. Leo.
True. And
Truly,
this is
my
why
brain is
this is
melted.
yeah, this is why I need somebody to play season 6. At least I know that season. All right. So
Don't
tournament
worry, maybe someday. You know, better luck next year.
better luck next
Literally,
year.
better luck next year. I can tell you that if I get a match in, I will. I'll play season 6 character.
Yeah, I mean we're almost to your match. I think the third
That's
is
right. The
when
third.
yeah the third is
Yep.
when they're finally playing. So you'll have your next opponent here soon. UA
Right
immediately
on.
from Faust.
Can't complain
Uh,
about just defense. Stats be stats.
let's see. So Alkaroth is on the Faust, and then F9 is on the Viking.
Yep.
We have just defense come out +4 guard.
Notably good because now you can't just mash Kabari here above curve without threatening to get hit by anything really. So that's
Yep.
actually pretty solid top deck for Faust.
You know what's funny
But I can
is
have
you
to think
can't.
about this one.
Yeah, you can still mash Kabari. It's just because it has 5 power. it just doesn't beat thrust anymore.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can still mash Kabari. It just you have to watch out for stuff like without an EX you can still mash it. It's just you have to watch
Yeah.
out for the slow options.
Why is Kabari that dude? Oh, that's. Oh.
Hey,
Yep.
look, it's
Oh
Kabari.
man.
Hey, look,
Still
he
gets
called it out.
mixed.
Yeah,
Yeah, still gets mixed.
yeah. As Pingo's saying in chat, 5 power above card legal card, true.
Yep.
All right. Question is, do we want the advantage or do we want the +2 power? Obviously, I mean it's Faust initiate anyways. We just take the +2 power here.
Yep.
Both
No
players will
reason
take
not.
5 and 4 respectively. Faust choosing to put themselves into a
Corner
corner.
himself.
Sure. Maybe.
He's like,
Maybe not.
hold on.
All right, we're range 1 Faust. So they got pulled
Yeah.
3, then advanced 2 into the corner, then
Advance
advanced 2 back
2,
out of
then
that corner.
advance 2. Yep. Okay. Makes
Valid
sense.
movement here. Yep. Just valid movement from Faust. Just Faust mix things.
Doing the tornado. Getting in the blender. Doing the Beyblade. I know that's Naga's move, but tell me that that card art does not look like a Beyblade.
Beyblade. Beyblade.
Just
Beyblade.
let it rip. Let it rip.
All right, here we go. Initiate from Biken.
Contemplating flipping in the future.
Yeah, I mean Biken flip isn't crazy bad. It's just +1 power, you know. We just initiate with the block into the thrust.
That's pretty okay for thrust. Gonna
You know,
make
it's pretty.
Viking spend some cards. The good news is that Viking doesn't mind spending cards here because Viking gets some really ignorant kickers for having fewer cards in hand. So
Well,
Viking actually wants to be most dangerous at 5 or 4 because I should throw in something silly like EXO Johnson at 5, stuff like that.
all right, so we're taking the 2 from thrust.
Yep.
This makes sense. See the strike from Faust. No, you way.
Let's see the EXO Johnson. Oh, just Tommy
Guys
Geish.
into cross.
Mhm.
Cross will perform good. Pretty close to his bike in here. We don't hit with the tatami, but we negated a little bit of damage. We're at that 4
Notably,
card
not
threshold.
totally free cross. Could have gotten blown out by Hiragi, but
Hiragi
just when
actually,
strikes.
yeah, Hiragi actually only closes 2, just like tatami does
Oh,
there.
like was, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you see, I can't read cards. See, I'm just so used to hating Viking.
Yeah, cross actually is fine at range 2 against Bike, and it's at range 1 you have to worry about getting hit by Hiragi.
Yep.
Alright, Bike and strikes. Assault and
Classic.
dive.
Exceed. Range 3. Wait, stop. No, don't.
Wait, why is the slash go to...
Slash to gauge.
Slash to gauge. There we go. Okay, cool.
There you go.
Yay.
Doesn't change anything, but you know, don't cheat yourself of a.
Ew. Ew. We really landed Care to Kawari on sleep. Ew.
That's sad. Off a wild swing too. Faust not even making the wrong call there, just getting unlucky.
That's okay. That's just proves that Alkaroth has the same luck as I do when it comes to wild swing against that card, because I have a bad time for wild swing against that card on Nago. We're gonna CC a ton here.
A massive C. Oh no, just running.
Oh, we're
Get me the hell out of here.
All right.
Dude probably can still get shot with the gun, literally. Oh, the shoes on the other foot now. The shoes on the other foot now. How do you like that?
What is that? Alright, sure.
Deja vu. I've just been in this place before.
Yeah, literally, deja vu. We were just here a second ago, good god. Alright, well, pretty even life totals, biking up 4. So Faust down on the back end. Range 1 here, can't hit the what could this be, but they have other options. Notably, Thrust is insanely good here in the corner.
We're gonna see
Actually,
Super
not
CC.
not here though. Actually, it's not. I thought Faust was at the other part. Yeah, here's the massive CC.
65 draw 6.
Yeah.
Respectable.
As Pingo saying in the chat, Wild Swing meta, we're all playing Leo White Fang here. We are all Leo White Fang today.
You could see the Faust flip on a pass turn and just start generating that value. Just proving that it was CC. Yep.
Yep, CC5. Draw 6.
Mm-hmm.
Just let them figure it out for a second. They're fine. We're fine. Alright. So we CC'd here, drew bunch. Viking sitting on 3 cards still. Viking playing 3 card meta. Parrying something. Parry.
Gets it. Gets the snip, snip, snip. Does not want to ruin her beautiful haircut. Does not want to be replaced with the fro.
Yep. Parry the barbershop. Is this the other one? This is the other one I'm gonna laugh.
Oh, there's Yo Johnson. Ooh, not EX, so we'll get stuffed here. Good call out from Faust.
Yep. Faust will range 1 cross out of the Yo Johnson. Yo Johnson being a good counter card. Kind of just surprised we didn't just see something like the Hiragi dropped, especially with 2 sweeps being down. Actually, is that 2 sweeps or is that 1 sweep? No, it's 1 sweep and 1 mix.
Range 4 is could be Hiragi or it could just be the gun. So
The main problem with gun on offense is we just play it slow here and then we trade out with gun every day of the week. That's the main problem we have with it.
But we can also just be playing Hiragi and hoping that when we play something like, okay, dive.
Dive and sweep.
What? Dive to gauge, please.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Pingo, is Yozansen wasn't very reliable there because Faust has all the range 6 options they could want for. Hey, where'd the dive go?
Yeah. I will enforce mandatory state actions.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That part's fine. 9-9. This is an
interesting place to be in. Viking up on gauge by 1. Even life. Viking probably prefers range 1 here to Faust, so it has a positioning advantage, but obviously down cards. I've seen a flip from Faust.
Yeah, I mean, as Viking here, aren't we just... Yeah, we were either prepping or we were CCing a bunch. I think I would.
Alright, we're going to the lottery. Let's see, Just Rock, Classic, or, yeah, we're just going to rock here. You don't want to give yourself the afro there, Faust. Keep that bag over your head.
Yep. As Viking, we're completely happy to see the snip, snip, snip go, though, so, we're fine with this. Are we going to draw a card, though?
Man.
Cool. Good talk.
Right, so we're just going to let this rock anyway. And then Hiragi into Sim Mix, which is actually pretty good for Faust. Hiragi will outspeed it. This is the classic.
Oh, yeah.
This is the classic actually gets nerfed by being a bit faster than it was originally incarnation, because I believe Hiragi was at 2 at some point in testing, and then it's like, wait, hold on, just make it 3, so it actually can lose to stuff like this, right? Where you mash it, you don't get the counter off, and then the slow actually goes through.
Okay, and Viking's life total is correct because that was 3 damage.
Yep.
And that was in fact 3 damage.
Alright, now Viking cleanly on the back foot here.
Viking 2 health.
After an unfortunate interaction here.
Let's see. Main thing to watch out here from Faust is, or for Baiken is the what could this be? Because what could this be is just a beautiful card. Faust though, Faust does have EX Kenju available. EX Gun. EX Gun actually beats out what could this be, which is pretty funny. We could also see something crazy like the Bone Crushing Excitement with that, which I would love. Oh, we're
Okay, those
Mania.
extra defenses. Just gonna be Stat City. Let's see it.
Stat
In
City,
the
here
lottery.
we go. Oh no.
Oh, we got Power of the Eye. We got Power of the Eye online. I really want to see it.
Alright.
Intentional whiff parry to see what Vikings got in hand, and then you just play it out. Yep.
I mean,
That's what I do. I mean, unless he really wants to draw one here.
I mean, Alone Infection gives positioning. Power of the Eye is Power of the Eye.
Yep.
So, yeah. Faust just kind of gotta look in hand and decide what they need here. Both representing fine options. We're just gonna power
Going
the
for
eye
the
here.
parry. Yep.
Pairing focus. EX grasp.
Viking does not have anything here.
Yeah, Baiken
So,
has nothing.
yeah.
As Faust, we just play and then Wild Swing Baiken. Scarecrow into. Oh my god, that is the worst thing to get into Scarecrow.
Actually, that's so sad.
That is so good for Baiken.
That's so sad.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can say the 4 card every day, but this is 5 Power Kabari. That breaks Scarecrow.
The best part is I got showed up by the interaction, like, oh, you know, earlier, oh, your false is pretty good, Kabari. No, it's not.
Nope.
And Viken's got the EX grasp on the card. Oh, that's so sad.
Wait, but doesn't Faust still have at least one,
Face up EX grasp, has to block it. Thank God Faust has the out to that.
Yeah, I was about to say, Focus actually would perform really well here, so it would block. So, block is fine. Alright.
And we have the known assault in hand.
Yep, we have a known assault in hand. Do we
just hit the lottery?
Yeah.
Do we just go for it?
Do we hit the lottery? That is the question right here. Baiken's gonna go for a crazy CC here, I'm almost certain.
And so is Faust. Alright. Yep. We're playing a reasonable gentleman's game of Exceed here. We're not going all out in the morning.
Yeah, here comes the CC for Baiken as well. 1, 2,
3. CC3 draw 4. Which is reasonable. You actually don't want to overdraw as Baiken. You want to throw in your kickers.
Yeah, I mean, we have a Yozansen left and we have a Hiragi left.
Saying JK, let's do 2. Yep, okay.
Sure. But I mean, the thing is about our kickers is we only have one Yozansen and one Hiragi left.
Yeah, so you can't do the truly messed up stuff like the Exio Johnson.
Although I guess Yozansen does make sense.
Right, and then we still have a sweep, so I mean, if you don't strike into this, she could cancel into it.
Yeah.
Into a badass. And then what you do, you kind of just cry about that.
I think actually doing this does make more sense because Yozansen actually performs extremely well here with 3 life, and so does Hiragi. Both perform extremely well. The main thing Hiragi has to watch out for is obviously things slower than it, but we're down both mixes. We're down like a sweep or 2, we're down a focus or 2. So, Hiragi's actually has pretty good value here. We're gonna reshuffle as Faust, makes sense. Okay.
If I can have the nuts here would be...
We play Yo Johnson.
Raw Yo Johnson.
Right? This is just Yo Johnson. Nope, this is
Cross. Cross is out. Okay.
We must have not had the Yo Johnson.
Nope.
No.
We are threatening EX gun here, just to shoot him to kill.
Yeah, actually that is the main threat now, is EX gun. Do we have EX Kenju in hand? If we do, this is really bad. Actually, that was a focus. If we don't have the other focus, regular Kenju is actually really bad. Bomb.
Oh, well, it's not lethal, so actually this is a pretty okay bomb. There's pretty good meteors here, because Faust can only not kill himself, and the delta is there, you know?
Yeah, the non-lethal. Now Baiken has to pose the question of oh wait, gun actually is safe here.
Gun's okay. File still has to block it. This is basically saying I'm gonna block your gun if you strike into me.
Wild.
Except we have focus, we have scramble.
Scramble gun?
Yep.
Scramble
And
gun
that's it.
works.
Yep, scramble gun kills.
Scramble gun for the win. Viking will lose 3 health, making this a 3-0. Now GG's.
Now it's GG. F9 taking the set.
Yep. F9 takes the set. I still am going to watch that game state and figure out what the hell happened.
Yeah, what happened with our Kunai thing
I'm so curious.
Oh, that was wild.
Well, thanks for joining us for the mayhem that was the morning of me and Donut trying to turn our brains on and figure out what the hell was happening half the time.
I mean, I said it was going to be a cursed game of Exceed.
And we'll see F9 go ahead and take it here on the Biken, which we actually haven't seen from them before, so that was pretty exciting to see them pull out the Biken. And yeah, unfortunately, Alkaroth will be leaving us for this tourney, as this was a losers bracket match. Thank you all for coming out. And Donut, any final words before we shut off stream?
I just want to say, you hope you all had a great 2023, and I hope you guys have an exceedingly great 2024. Happy New Year! Hope to see you guys on the crackback around as a player and as a commentator. So yeah, thanks for having me, Leo. Thanks a lot, and take care, y'all.
Haha, exceedingly. Good night, y'all.